Well guys, we are back with, of course, Paris FC, hoping to keep our journey going in the Europa League, get plenty more league games under our belt, and of course, try and progress as far as we can. It's the last season in this one. Let's keep on moving forward. Yeah, I don't really know what to say in the build-up to, of course, the Europa League games, because I've got literally nothing else to say apart from welcome back. Season number 6, episode number 11 now. I didn't realise the last one was 10. It was, and we are nearing the end of this series, as we have, of course, 5 games today, starting off with Nimes away, simulated a 100% before Werder Bremen. Then Nice, who I think I'm going to simulate, because we've just played them as well before Werder Bremen again. Of course, at home this time, seeing if we can get through to the Europa League, which is our main focus, before Monaco. And to be fair, Monaco's away. If we do get a result right there, we could go close or maybe even above them in the league. It's not possible at the moment because it's 4 points, but we can keep on chasing them. And of course, PSG, who have to drop 9 points ahead of us, which is going to be an ask. I don't see that happening at all, as Nimes the first game up as well before Werder Bremen on this weekend, and we've just got a fit team, so we're going to go with this. Go with maybe the same team against, I've already forgot the other team's name. It's Werder Bremen, that's it. As Verbruggen's in goal, Valerie, Matip, Ndika, Digne, Bamba, Masengo, Mastrati, Baumann, Elise and Antoine Griezmann up front. So it's our strongest team, fully fit for the league, so you can tell we're still trying a little bit in this league, although I am focusing on the cup a little bit more. As what's the result going to be right here? A quick simulation against a team we should be. And is it going to pay off? It is. A 2-1 win. It's Jonas Baumann with the first goal. Willian Jose, I'm guessing that is. And then, of course, Elise to get the winner. It did look like we had more of the ball and possession and everything. So I'm glad we've actually got the result right there. Should be closer to Monaco, where, of course, they're still same length off as Dani Ceballos. Isn't happy with his game time. Maybe have to play him in some other games, because he's not going to be coming in for this Europa League game. We've just won. We've won against Marseille in the last episode. If you haven't seen that, you should have done by now. And I've got to go with the strongest lineup against Werder Bremen. It's got to be. We are focused mainly on this competition, so we're going to go to the squad. We're going to have a look, and of course, yes, 2 players suspended. How could I forget? So Dani Ceballos, actually, after saying that, he might be in the team, as we'll drop Bamba in right there, Duverne onto the bench, and Mastrati for Danny C, as we'll put, of course, Name on the bench, and we'll go with that. So just the 2 changes in one of our biggest games so far. Scrap that, we've never been in this competition. The team has never been in it in its history. The most important game. And of course, for this first game, we are the away side in the away dugout right there with our polka dot tie. Absolutely love the appearance of the manager, which hasn't changed all series as well. Kept it exactly the same. As you can see the big wall in the background, Werder Bremen are going to try and maybe make this a bit of a toxic atmosphere to try and get the points. We've seen off Young Boys relatively comfortably in the end, and this is our biggest challenge so far, with Claudio Ramos in the goal, Jared Braithwaite, the young English centre-back, with Pinnock, Di Stiglio, Maduki and Schultz in the defence, with Dominguez, Burgard and Mbom, with Gangango and Vallejo up front. Pretty standard, but very beatable in my eyes, so let's get on with it. Elise straight away tackled though, as that ball's going to be given their way. Okay, I mean, they threw it straight to Bamba, but Di Stiglio in front, and we've been gifted the ball. Okay, I'll take that. Don't know how that adds up, but it's going to be Bamba to pass it into Antoine Griezmann, who lays it off to Elise. We've got a run through the middle right there of Dani Ceballos early on. Gives it to Elise. Tried to pass it to Griezmann. It fell for him. And they've just tackled us. They've got 5 at the back as well, so got to try and exploit that a little bit. Baum missed on the header, but early pressure from us. Their fans making themselves heard as well at the start of this game. Chanting a lot right there as Jared Braithwaite. Ball through to Vallejo and Dika to step away with this one, as it's on to Hanoa through the middle. Griezmann, Elise making a run. It's a great pass from Antoine Griezmann. Can we return the favour? Didn't really make the move, did Antoine, but we've still got the ball. Hanoa, Masengo, Elise around the corner and cannot find him. 5 at the back. I mean, it's quite easy to play against in lower teams in our division, but of course, in a knockout game in the Europa League, it's got to just be harder. It just has to be. As Dominguez on it right here, he's forced backwards into Schultz, and we're just trying to put the pressure on. Running at them in full force as it's Vallejo now on the ball. He's going to have to whip one in towards the back post where Dominguez gets a header and Bomb with the shot. First one of the game. Luckily for us, didn't catch it the greatest though, as now it's Jonas Baumann. He's going to try and forge a way through, is it? I mean, he's got a man on the overlap. It's Jan Valery out wide, of course. The wing-back is not across to the wing-back as Ars whips it in. Back post, just can't reach. I think it was Elise there. As Dominguez is ruling the game for them. He's always on the ball as it's given to Burdegaard. Over the top as well into Manu Vallejo, the striker, who looks like he wants to counter-attack a lot. And Dominguez here with a 1-2. Looking to try and get past us as Bambin out onto Baumann. Jonas Baumann with the ball around the corner into Jan Valery. As Valery's going to try and cut in himself. Does so successfully. And Jonas Baumann, I see Elise, but I see Griezmann making a run. Can he get there first? He does get the shot off. And Claudio with a great save. That's the best chance of the game so far. One apiece now on shots as we've won the header as well. Bounces off them. Griezmann has scored, but it's not allowed. Why is it not allowed? I don't care about the next fixture. I'm guessing a foul or a handball because it's just been ruled out. I don't know what it was. That's frustrating to me as well. How is that not allowed? Nothing was in that, as now Bamba keeps it away from Elise. Elise to look for that gap and not get the ball through though, as it's now onto them again, and Elise gets it passed to him. Defender under pressure with the pass. We've got the follow-up from Jonathan Bamba right out wide here, as he can't skip past his man. And as we're approaching half-time, it's a very undeserved 0-0 game so far. Should not be level because we should have had the goal with Antoine Griezmann in my opinion. However, Elise's through right here. Can he get the goal? It's blocked. It's Makundu with the tackle. Elise keeps hold of it though. Jonathan Bamba has got a man in the middle in Dani Ceballos, but doesn't find him. Bamba now was going to pass that out wide to Baumann, but that is the end of play. And it is 0-0 at half time. Much more to come from us, I feel like, in front of goal because it's not the scoreline this game deserves. Let's go out and improve, shall we? As Han Noah with it right here. He's going to try and, beautifully charge through that gap which was left for him. As we're going to pass it short right now. Not round the corner though. As now it's Ganango with the ball. He's passed it on to Mbom, and we've got to try and step back to keep the pressure off, as Manu Vallejo was actually through right there, but he's decided to come back inside as we need to get a tackling right here. He's just weaving away from us, but the pressure is still on and he's doing very well under it. The striker just forced way out wide, but he's got it back in, and Mbom onto Burdegaard right here, and Dika with a super... No, referee! What is that for? What is that for? It's going to be a foul to Werder Bremen on the edge of the box, and I can't believe that was given. It's Vallejo, the skillful player, to take it and put it wide as well. Should have never been given though. Should have never been given, as now Elise with it. Where's he going to go? Antoine Griezmann right here, and it's Dani Ceballos charging through. Is he going to get there? With a slide, he might. I mean, he didn't connect with the player who's just gone down. Ref, that's a booking, I feel like. As Braithwaite gets the pass to Strim right straight away, should I say, as Schultz turns us right there into Vallejo. They had a run on one side, but Bamba steps across. The defender, Bamba. As Dani Ceballos. Elise making a run forward, though. Griezmann needs to try and find him. Does Elise? Can't get the shot off still. As Ndika here with it. He gives it into Masengo. Masengo now on to Mikel Elise, as Elise needs to try and look for an option here, a good one as well, as Masengo's trying to make a run. It's gone all the way out though to Jonathan Bamba, who needs more involvement, cuts inside. Elise, Griezmann around, Masengo with a good pass onto him, shoots first time, and 71 minutes in, it's like the length it took us against Young Boys. We finally get the goal we deserve. Han Noah is the finisher. Great stuff. It's a great cut inside from Jonathan Bamba. A good pass as well. Straight round the corner, and yeah, finished mid of the net into the back of it. Number 8 strikes again. And Leonard with it right here. Simon Leonard. He's going to turn out as we look for more goals, and Jonathan Bamba's the one who steps forward when we need some, as Leonard almost got there as well. The pace merchants come off the bench, and you can see we're alive now we've got this goal. Werder Bremen look down and out there, waiting for the next game at our places. Griezmann give that one more on to Leonard. Can't get the pass out, as it's Dani Ceballos with it right here. And can we find Koulibaly? Yes, we can. Koulibaly's now on the field for Baumann. He's going to cross it across net, looking for Antoine, as Makudi needs to try and clear, and does, as Name's going to come on as well. Doesn't get many instances to come on the field, so he is right here as Leonard whipping in a decent ball. Still prefer Digne on those, but We'll have to live with it. Into Bamba right here, the centre-back Bamba, and he's going to win another corner. Defender flicks it on, and we're going to try and put this at the back on in the middle of the net right here as it falls to Masengo. Headers it into his own path to strike. Pinnock's in front. A goal that would have been as it's into Griezmann. Tries to keep it up and flick it up as it's being given as a penalty. Referee's absolutely lost his nerve right here. How is that a penalty kick? I will never know. It looks like it might have been given for handball. Griezmann flicks it up and yes, smacks the hand, but it's a very, very harsh call. Antoine Griezmann against Claudio Ramos. Am I going to go right? No, of course I'm going to go left, where he always goes. And it's a good job I switched. A 2-0 lead. And I don't think we deserve that second goal, but we've got it. Antoine, beautiful. It's a weird one, that. A very weird one. I don't think we deserved it at all, but 2-0 is definitely what we'll take on aggregate. He does that shot where it hits the bottom of the net and rolls all the way into the top. That's when you know it is precise, powerful, and bloody going in. As Simon Leonard, why do I keep calling him Thomas, with a ball onto Name right here. Mustafi Name, who hasn't played much, with a chance to score in the cup, and he has to. He's 3-0. It is 3, and Mustafi Name is going to love this one. Up to the camera. He has not played much in a Paris FC shirt, but the man who has been here from season number 1, episode number 1, finishes a goal off in the Europa League. It's come full circle. The only player to be with us since the start now has a goal in the end season, and a big goal as well. Could get us through into the next round as he finishes that off into the back of the net. Very happy for him. And it's the final whistle straight after. Manu Hernandez kicks it backwards. And I think we could honestly simulate in the next game against these, but am I going to risk it? Of course not. I'm going to play because the Europa League is our main competition, but what a start that is to this knockout round against Bremen. As we move straight on to Nice as well in the next game, before of course the next Europa League leg, and then Monaco, who I'm going to play. So Nice is going to be a simulated one. I'm going to go as well with the same team, because then it's giving, of course, Dani Ceballos another chance, Name another chance, and Bamba. But then, of course, when we go back to the leg, I think I'm going to put Matip and Mostrati back in. I've got to put the full strength ones back in, don't I, for the next game, as this is game in hand over the others. Name, we've got Mostrati, we've got bigger games coming up, so Name is going to play. Well, Dani Ceballos. Then Name off the bench as it's 12th position, Nice. Hopefully we can get the nice result against Nice as well. Little bit tired. I do not care. Let's go for it and see what the end result is. It's going to be a 3-0 win. It is Elise with the goal. It won't let me scroll to see the other ones, so let's go look this way. Look this way. It's Bamba. Oh, I thought it was Bamba the centre-back. No, it's Jonathan Bamba. And then Leonard, not Leonard. What am I looking at? Elise with 2. Jolly good show, as these are the scores on aggregate so far in this competition. Man United winning. Leverkusen Wolfsburg close. Osasuna Milan are very close. Don't expect Osasuna to get this far. Ajax are beating Celtic. Leipzig's beating Mönchengladbach. Ghent are thrashing Utrecht. And it's 1-1 between the Spanish clubs Bilbao and Valencia. It looks all tight apart from us and the other one. Who was it? It was Ghent. Very promising things to see, as we'll have our first team fully available for this one. I think Ndika got suspended for the league in the next game, but we're going to take, unfortunately, Bamba out, and Mostrati, who wanted to play in the last game, is going to play in this one. And I'm going to take Dani Ceballos out. Keep Name on that bench. Secret weapon. And here's how the team against us lines up. It's Claudio Ramos in the goal again. Jared Braithwaite, Manduki, Braithwaite, oh, I've already said him. Pinnock and Bomb and Schultz. Dominguez, Oscar and Distiglo in the midfield. Gangango and Vallejo. Oscar, the only new introduction. I can't remember who it's for. That Bunda Biendas, or whatever his name is. Can't remember how you say it right now. And Distiglo in the midfield instead of Mbom. Peculiar change. But should be a welcome one for us, taking a right back out of right wing back and shoving him in the midfield. Seems like risky business. Seems like they're trying to go more attacking through the middle, with an attacking fullback there, as now Dominguez wins that header though. Distiglo, we do not want this to be a close leg. We want to get the job done as quickly as possible, and one goal could probably kill this off. Is that Oscar as well from Chelsea? I can't remember, or from Shanghai of course, as that's a bad foul, and it's actually given as a penalty. Okay, I did not expect that to be given. It's Ndika who's done it, and he gets himself a yellow card. Could be in trouble for the next leg if he gets another one, as that was pretty stupid. It wasn't a slide, it was just a catch of the ankle. Stupid from Ivan and Dika, as it's going to be a penalty for Vallejo early on. Verbruggen against him, chips it the opposite way where Griezmann went against them. And they've got an early away goal. Okay, did not expect this. And it is Oscar, of course, from Shanghai and Chelsea. As that's a great little chip, that one. So completely sent us the wrong way. Just wrong all the way down. And that's a nervy start for us. It's me saying I wanted to kill this off, as Elise straight on it. He needs to try and cut inside and keep on running. Keep on going, Mikel Elise. As he's got it inside to Antoine Griezmann. Looking over the top and does get it over the top. But Bamba left it behind him. As the ball's back into Han Noah. Into Ivan and Dika, who's going to try and charge forward. Can we get an option? Elise, if he's onside, is making a great run. He puts it in. But it will not count. Free kick for Werder Bremen again. Just on the edge of the semicircle. As it's going to be whipped right in right here. And Makundi to head it on. Onto Ganago. Ganago's going to be forced wide by Digne as well. And Digne actually comes away with it. As we need to try and get to the other side of the field. Take the pressure off of us. As he's going to keep on running. Keep on running and keep on running. Now he cuts inside. Has he got any options? Not really. As he loses the ball again. We are constantly giving away fouls. As Vallejo whips it in. And Dika, yes, gets that away. Onto Elise, of course, who takes a good touch around his man. Elise to continue on running. Keep on going. Mikel Elise, keep on going. Got runs in the middle. It's into Griezmann. It's fizzed into him. Near post. Griezmann scores. It is 1-1. And Paris erupts. That's a really big moment for us. 4-1. Looks like we're running away with it. However, if they score 3 right now, that means they win. That's why I hate having the home leg second. But that's the hand we've been dealt. Great run from Elise. Straight into the middle. Fizzed. Takes the sting out of it. And finishes it with his left foot to the corner of Claudio Ramos. We are level on the night. 29 minutes into this one. I thought it was 25. Is that a foul? Is it, ref? Is it? These referees in the Europa League have been dodgy. We've got to watch ourselves for future games. It's a great ball in as well. And Dika can never clear his lines but make the tackle. And the interception as he did as Baumann. That's a great little touch onto Jonathan Bamba, who's running through. Griezmann is way too far out wide and he's just onside. So Elise through to Masengo. Not a great touch from the defender. 1-on-1. Ref, that's got to be a foul, hasn't it? 1-on-1. The goalkeeper didn't really win it but took out Masengo as Griezmann's going to try and go the whole way and just not succeed. So that was another chance that we've not taken. As Mastratis picked up a yellow card again in this game after having his red, of course. He could be lucky if he sees the next game in the Europa League if we go through, of course, because he's picking way too many yellow cards up as Baumann turns to run right here. Bamba is actually onside. I didn't see that defender dropped back. Is he onside still here? 1-on-1. Again, another goal which won't count. Over the 2 games on aggregate against Werder Bremen, we have now had 3 goals disallowed, and it's not even the end of the first half in the second game. As Manu Vallejo right here trying to go around us, and we've blocked his option off a little bit as he is forced out wide to Mbom, who's going to not bomb down the touchline. Give it into Pinnock. Digne looking to make a good tackle. Good job he didn't connect though, because I do not want any more yellows. As do I see them scoring 3 in the second half? No, but anything's possible. As I'll kind of say, that was a good half. Even though we're not in front, we're doing a very comfortable job against these. As Ganago straight away on it. And Dika with the tackle onto Jonathan Bamba, who goes backwards into Digne. And Jonathan Bamba now to set off. Can he keep the ball? He can. Away from Mbom, who is leaving behind him. He's going to keep on running. Is Jonathan Bamba. Keep on running all the way. He goes for that finesse he was good at in the last episode. Doesn't pull it off today though, as now Vallejo round the corner. It's going to reach Mastrati, and Elise's through the middle right here. As free as a bird. Can we win the game on the night? It's Elise 1-on-1. And he's hit it at Ramos. What a miss. I mean, I took my time, but I took my time so I'd put it in the bottom corner. That's Elise's fault. Absolute shocker of a shot as now Ganago onto Dominguez. They're going to try and squeeze through the middle, but not succeed as Distiguilo's pass is caught out by Ali Mastrati, as Mastrati has to give it on to Elise right here. Should have won the game, and that's a great ball out to Baumann, who it did mean to go to, but we'll take it as it's good passing all around. Can't get it through though on the hour mark. Manu Vallejo to whip a ball in right here as Matip does not get his head on it fully, as Lucadine is going to have to run around the houses to give it into Hanno Masengo now, as Masengo cuts inside of 2 men. Brilliant skill. Manu Vallejo's dropped into midfield, I'm sure of it as well. So the same with Griezmann, as Masengo's actually through right here. It's good passing. Still, can we win the game on the night? It's similar moment to last game, and yes, it's a minute later than in the last game, but it's Han Noah again who puts us in front. This guy is unstoppable. And we have our lead. It's Han Noah who ran onto it. And we're going to put Leonard on as well, the secret weapon, when we're 1-0 up to conceal the lead. As what a finish that is. 1-0, or 2-1 actually, should I say, on the night. And I think it's 5-1 on aggregate. However, we are going to keep on fighting for goals as Masengo now onto Antoine. And Griezmann gives it onto Leonard. What can we do right here? Fashion a chance through the middle. Ali Mustrati's making the mess run this time, as going to turn out again. Give it into Baumann. Chance to whip it in. He's run straight past the ball, but Masengo's at the back post waiting. And it was not a good ball. As Manu Vallejo as well right here with it. Gives it into Nicolas Dominguez. He's going to squeeze it through the middle. Great tackle in the end though, as Verbruggen's just going to sweep that up and throw it to the side, as we've got literally 1 minute left in this game, as it's Mustafi Name running down the wing with the ball. We've got to run through the middle of Leonard, but we've ignored him. Now it's Leonard. Can we get one more? Can we make it another 6-1? There's a sweaty on, but I went for the shot, and Ramos with an extraordinary save, as that's the end of the game as well. Keeper was even celebrating that save, but I wouldn't if I was you, mate. We have hammered you. 5-1 on aggregate. It's through to the quarterfinals. The Paris FC journey continues, as look at the scorelines. Massive scorelines in this competition. Milan beating Osasuna 4-3. Leverkusen beating Wolfsburg 5-4. Us beating Werder Bremen 5-1. And Man United beating Plizen 5-3. As there's another 4-3 to Atletico Bilbao. 5-2 to Ghent. 3-2 to Ajax. And 3-1 to Leipzig. The least amount of goals in aggregate was 4 in all of those games. It proves that the next game's going to have goals in it for us, I think. Yeah, I've got that to look forward to as we move straight onto this game. We can go 3 points above, of course, Monaco right here. Has PSG dropped points? I think, no, they haven't. They've just played right now. So, yes, if we play this extra game, we will be 9 points behind them, which is way too far behind for them to drop points. They've only got 8 games left as well. And we need to win this one. There's only one change for it as well, which is Bamba coming in for Ndika, who is now suspended. And this is going to be the last game of the episode. It's second against third. We won the game third against fourth. Can we try and finish second in this league? I mean, it's still below our rivals, but it would be a better feeling than coming third, of course. And of course, if we got a trophy in the Europa League and they didn't win the Champions League, how satisfying would that be? Not, of course, fully, because we didn't win the league against them, but a little bit more than previous seasons. Away from home, of course, in this game, as well as, let's have a look at Monaco's team. Has it changed before we played them? It's Freddie Woodman in goal. Okay. Marcelin, Arujo and Lacroix at the back. Seems similar. Gelson Martins, Rakic, Tucamendi and Goncalves, with Ben Yedder, Eddie Nketiah and Kolo Muani. Ben Yedder's back, as hopefully our ponytailed attack can do the justice we need in this league and get us to second. We've deserved it with all the previous seasons, and heartbreak, of course, in the last one. As yeah, I've just thought about that as well, the ponytail bandits. I only just noticed it when I truly said it. Both of our players up front, Elise and Griezmann, having the buns. Yeah, I don't know, it's just a weird thing to think about, ain't it? As Kolo Muani on to go Rakic. Ben Yedder now had a man in front of him, but Joel Matip steps across. Can we win this ball? Yes. Even the wrong side of him, we still managed to get it as Bamba into Masengo, turning away down this line. Not a good one right there though, as they're going to have the ball. And it's Lacroix into Kolo Muani. Matip steps across and gets the tackle in, but they've still got the ball. Ben Yedder, and it's Jan Valery away this time. Masengo through that gap onto Elise, as we're going to try and charge forward straight away. Can we do something against this 3 at the back? Griezmann, please make a good run, as we're going to go out to Jonas Baumann, attack these wide positions. Baumann with the ball in. And what a terrible one that was. Honestly, who the hell was that supposed to reach? As Eddie Nketiah onto Ben Yedder through the middle. Kolo Muani had men in front of him but couldn't get it across, as Rakic gives it back through the middle. Ben Yedder was right side, still trying to get there as Kolo Muani gets it back. Ben Yedder chips it up and shoots. And it's the post behind the net. To be fair, should be 1-0 them. And Goncalves on the ball right here, down the line. Digne coming to do his defensive duties this time, as he's into Rakic. Not really an opportunity to shoot though, is it? As Mastrati gets right side and Bamba to pass it into Masengo. Masengo now into Elise, and we're going to try and charge forward. It's Griezmann Can we get that gap? Not really, but we're going to get it round the corner. Into Elise, now onto Antoine Griezmann again. Looking for that gap. Tries to shoot. Doesn't reach anyone. As it's going to be Baumann on it right here as well. Jonas Baumann getting the ball round to Elise and through the middle. It's Jan Valery. Valery's going to have to pick up on Ali Mastrati right here as well. As it's into Antoine Griezmann. Click away with the heels. Round the corner into Bamba, who tries to keep it but can't really do that as well. Almost half time at least. We'll see it off till then, and then we'll try and regroup as Ben Yedder's got good footwork right here, trying to get a tackle in, and honestly cannot, as now it's Marcelin going all the way back to the keeper, Freddie Woodman, who's going to try, well, not try and clear it and just give us it at the end of the half, and we're going to try and attack from that, of course, as Mastrati onto Baumann through the middle. It's Masengo who can't keep it. As can we get that back, Bamba? No, we cannot. It's the end of the half. It is, of course, what the bloody hell? It's 0-0. What am I lost track of the scoreline right there. That's how boring this game's kind of been. Let's liven it up, as it's Eddie Nketiah straight away on the ball though for Monaco. This is not what I meant by livening it up, as Bamba does get the tackle in though, and Verbruggen to chip the man right there into Jan Valery, into Ali Mastrati, and now we'll try and get forward. It's Elise now, down the line into Baumann. Baumann's going to have to pass it across, and can we try and counter-attack? At least it's more lively. It's gone from them trying towards Griezmann. Oh, ref, come on, there we go. A free kick on the edge, as Leonard's going to come on for Elise as well. Save Elise for, of course, the big games. Who's got the best free kicks? No, it's got to be Digne over, of course, Antoine Griezmann right here. It's going to be a hard one to score still, although I do have faith with Digne. That's right in the top bin, as it's over the wall, and it's in! Digne scores! Didn't even get to see it go in, but the left-back puts the free kick in the top corner. His first for the club, and what a way to get it in a pivotal league game as well. Monaco are behind at home. Look at this, Digne over the wall, into the top bin. And the number 2, who used to be the captain but now focusing on his football, with a glorious free kick. And Eddie Nketiah straight on the ball right here as Bamba can't get across. Kolo Muani tackled. Radjic straight away on the ball. Ben Yedder onto Gelson Martins as they look to try and get one back. It's good ball through, you know. Kolo Muani is very, very unselfish by passing it right there. It's get in the middle. Stop the runners. There we go, as it's Tuchamendi who makes way too many touches, and Digne, by far man of the match in this game. He's done his defensive work. He's done his forward, of course, by scoring the only goal as Bamba cuts inside as well. Leonard looking for Griezmann. Way too far. There's Hando Masengo right here as well with it. Into Leonard. Griezmann. I'd love for it to be 2 in this big race for second place. We might be extending it as it's in towards Mastrati. And oh, just wide. And that should have been the second goal right there, as Masengo now out wide to Baumann, as they're going to keep on charging forward. Baumann continues to run with it. We've got the man out wide right here in Jonathan Bamba. What can Bamba do? Cuts inside. Can we finally get his second goal? It's just wide. And it's now Joel Matip on the ball again, into Ali Mastrati, into Leonard, as he's looking to go around the corner. And this one reaches Griezmann, back-heeled in towards the space. But now it's Tuchamendi to run away with it. Too many runners off of him, as Nian onto Radjic. It's a good ball that onto Fofana, you know. Fofana a striker, as well as Jan Valery. Brilliant work from the right back, as Matip's going to whip it out of play. 5 minutes left in this one, and it looks like the free kick is going to be the difference in this one. Jan Valery, however, skipped past by Gelson Martins, who did a lot of work against us last time out, but Matip gets a touch. As this is going to be a tight end, I can just tell already, as it's 1-0, and we need to get this away. Koulibaly does, only as far as Pavlik though, who gets it back into Arujo. Arujo to try and run into this little gap. Still, we're right side, as Nian though is wrong side, and it's 1-1. It's 1-1, and that's going to keep them ahead of us a little bit on goal difference. It's a shame as well, because it deserved to be 0-0. Digne scored from a free kick, which was lucky for us, and now they've scored a last minute, which is very lucky for them. However, is there time for a winner? Leonard to run straight forward again into Antoine Griezmann. Leonard, take it back. You've got the pace, mate. You have got the pace to beat these 3 at the back, as Simon Leonard going the long way around. He's going to keep hold of the ball. Simon Leonard going to run inside right here. He's going to look for the run of Baumann, but ignore it. Leonard all the way on his own. Shoots, but blocked off, and Nketiah over the top to Radjic, and that is the end of the game. Very disappointing. A 1-1 draw, but we gave it a go. Very unlucky for us as we are approaching the end of this season. But I will, of course, end this episode out seeing who we have next in the Europa League. We're going to skip it, and it's Bilbao. Okay, I was just expecting Man United. I just expected the worst, but Atletico Bilbao, of course, the hardest team that we will face because they're this far in the competition, and of course, they are a really solid team compared to, no offence, Werder Bremen and the Young Boys who we skipped past. Can't see us skipping past these as well. As thank you guys for watching this one. Unfortunately, it is the end of the episode. Like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell as well so you do not miss anything in the future, as this has been it from me for today. Take care guys, in a bit, and nothing more to say. Peace.